Welcome to American Baker in Germany. I'm Michelle, and today we are making a new recipe, and this is for homemade fig Newtons using fresh figs. I am super excited about this. When I was pregnant with my second child, I had a craving for every kind of fruit there is on the planet, and I really wanted fig Newtons one day, and I was really sad to discover that no matter how hard I looked, I can't find them anywhere in Germany. So this is my solution to this, is make them yourself. So this is a recipe for fig Newtons by scratch using fresh figs. I'm so excited. Let's get started.
I start off with the fig filling. We need 500 grams or about 8 fresh figs. Half a cup or 100 grams of brown sugar. I'm using German brown sugar, but any kind will do. A quarter teaspoon salt, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract or 1 tablespoon vanilla sugar, 1 tablespoon lemon juice. Cut the tips off the figs. They're rather fibrous and won't break down easily. Cut the rest of the fig into quarters and place them in a saucepan. Then add the sugar, salt, vanilla, and lemon juice to the saucepan as well. Stir until the figs are coated in sugar. Heat over medium-low for about 45 minutes to an hour, or until your liquid reduces to about half. The figs should slowly break down during that time. The last few chunks will need a blender or hand blender to cut them up, though it should have the consistency of jam by the end. Now let's make our shortbread crust. We need 1½ cups or 190 grams of flour, half a cup or 60 grams of powdered sugar, 2/3 cup or 170 grams of butter, half a teaspoon vanilla extract or half a tablespoon vanilla sugar, 1/4 teaspoon salt. Add the flour, salt, and vanilla and powdered sugar to a bowl and combine. Then add your butter. Cut the butter into the dry ingredients with a pastry cutter, 2 knives, or your hands. It's easiest to use your hands to break up the smallest pieces. Continue to combine until the dough holds its shape. This should happen as soon as the butter is completely incorporated. Split into 2 equal portions. I am using an ungreased 6 by 6 inch cake pan, but any shape pan about this size should work. If you want more or want to make them in a larger pan, feel free to double the recipe. Press half of the shortbread dough into the pan. Now if you want a crispy bottom crust, I recommend baking this layer by itself for about 10 minutes. If you don't care, you can make them without pre-baking, but the bottom crust will be quite soft. Then pour the fig jam on top and spread it around. The second half of the shortbread crust I chose to press onto the counter into the shape I wanted. This is optional. You can also just spread it around over the jam, but you run the risk of mixing with the jam, and I like the way it looked better. I picked up the entire crust and placed it on top of the fig jam. Bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius for 35 to 40 minutes, or until the top starts to turn golden brown. I loosen the edges to remove it. A spring form pan is much easier to use here than otherwise. Then I cut them into small pieces. These are quite filling, so I recommend cutting them into small squares. Mine were still a bit warm. They're firmer if you let them cool all the way. Here's what they look like. I might have gone a little overboard on the filling, but these are amazing. The crust melts in your mouth. The filling tastes just like Fig Newton filling you buy in the store. If you want yours to look more like classic Fig Newtons, you will probably need more crust than I made, but this bar cookie version works perfectly for me. These Fig Newtons taste amazing and are packed with figs, but they don't keep long, 3 or 4 days at most. Fortunately, they freeze beautifully if you want to keep them for longer. For more recipes, visit my website at AmericanBakerInGermany.com. We're also on Facebook and Instagram. Subscribe for more recipes.